Hello everyone, and welcome to this video in which I'm going to be talking about the devices and things that were announced at Samsung's 2014 IFA press conference, and I'm going to give you my first opinions and my thoughts on each of the products that was released and announced. The first product that was announced, and the most highly anticipated one, was the Galaxy Note 4. It does quite a few things that we expected. It increases the specifications, it makes the Note 4 a more attractive version of the Note 3, and it improves on the Note 3's groundwork and makes the Note 4 a very desirable device for if you want the best of the best of Android right now in terms of specifications. The Galaxy Note 4 is the phone for you until the new Nexus phone is announced, however. The other device that Samsung announced was the Galaxy Note Edge, which is the first time that Samsung has included some of its flexible display technology into one of its devices, and Samsung is really going to be pushing that device as the main phone that it wants people to see, and it'll become quite visible over the next few months. The other device that Samsung introduced is the Samsung Galaxy Gear S. It is a standalone smartwatch that can take a SIM card. You can make phone calls on it, you can text people, you can browse the internet, and it is a Tizen device. It is not Android Wear, and it's probably only going to work with Samsung phones if you want to pair it up with a Samsung device. It probably won't work with any other kind of Android device. And the other device that Samsung announced at its press conference at IFA 2014 is the Samsung Galaxy Gear VR headset, which works with the Galaxy Note 4, and it probably will only work with the Galaxy Note 4 as that's what it's built for and built around. And what that does is that Samsung has partnered with Oculus Rift, and they have built a headset that works with the Galaxy Note 4. You slot it into the front of the VR headset. I'll include pictures in this video so that you can see what each of the devices looks like, and also Samsung hasn't given much availability details about these devices. It's not said what they're going to cost, but my opinion is that what Samsung will probably do is it'll probably say if you buy a Note 4 you can get a Samsung Gear VR headset for $50 in the US or £50 in the UK. It'll try to bundle them together like it did with the first Galaxy Gear. Samsung released that with the Note 3, and it tried to bundle both the Galaxy Gear and the Note 4 together because it said that that was the ideal usage situation. But as I said, this was just a quick video of me saying what Samsung has announced and what I think about each of these products. So I'm going to say what I now think about them. I think that the Note 4 is an interesting device. It brings all of the things that we wanted and expected. It has a Quad HD display, and which means that it's the same kind of display as the LG G3. The S Pen has been enhanced and made much better, which is standard for the Note series. Samsung always does that. The Note Edge is an interesting device, and it brings a lot of improvements to display technology, and it's a very big technical milestone for Samsung, and Samsung's trying to show its critics that it actually can innovate and do things differently, which I think is interesting. And both phones feature a new design language where Samsung has now introduced real metal bands rather than the traditional chrome ones that we saw on most of its phones up till now. The Gear S smartwatch is an interesting device. The fact that it's a standalone device and doesn't need to be paired with a phone to gain any information, it can have its own separate SIM, is also interesting, and I think that might be popular with quite a few people. And as I said, as for the VR headset, I think that that's an interesting concept, and it's something that Samsung's clearly interested in pursuing and promoting. and I think that the best way for them to do that in terms of getting exposure and getting people interested is teaming it up with the Note 4 and offering it to customers of the Note 4 for a reduced price rather than making it ridiculously expensive. But this is Samsung we're talking about, and who knows, they may make this cost £300, £500, whatever they want to make it cost, and we'll have to wait and see about that. But as I said, I would like to now thank you very much for watching this video. I would, if you like this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this one, please subscribe to my channel. And I now want to know what you think of the products that Samsung announced at its IFA press event, and I want to know if there are any that you're interested in picking up later in the year when they go on sale. Please let me know. Please share your opinions on what you think Samsung has done. Do you think they've done a good job? Do you think they've not done a good job? I'll also leave links to all my social networks in the description below. I would like to thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll hope to see you all in a future video. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.